Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look. Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before. I've always wanted to know how to make it. Is that too advanced?
Tea is probably our most basic drink other than water.
I'd love to know how to make that one, too.
I'm sorry. I'm just really stressed. We're completely out of money.
Maybe it's time we dip into your fortune from Suits.
There is no fortune from Suits.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I kind of took you out of your natural habitat. I'm surprised you're still breathing.
So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Well, you're not our fucking prince. You'll never be king. We hate your wife. Stay at home in your $29 million mansion, all right?
No, the world's biggest victims right now are the Duke and Duchess of Netflix. And don't take my word for it.
You guys, Prince Harry is done, like really done. The whispers have been swirling and now it's boiling over. A brutal South Park takedown of Meghan Markle is rumored to be on the horizon. And behind the gates of Montecito, it's chaos. Sources say Harry isn't just upset, he's pacing the estate, fuming. This isn't your typical royal silence. Nope. This time, Harry's actually preparing a response, a personal one. No PR teams, no Buckingham filters, just raw Harry. And let me tell you, it's not gonna be polite.
She wanted the crown, but didn't want to carry the weight. So now she's just shaking what's left of her credibility, and honey, it's not bouncing back.
The first thing I do after I wake up is I meditate in front of a mirror and I tell myself I'm enough, but louder and louder and louder and louder, until Harry wakes up on the sofa and goes to start my bath.
You thought Harry was just going to take it? Watch his wife become every late-night comic's favorite punching bag? Think again. Inside whispers reveal that Harry's secretly working on a fiery rebuttal. And it's all centered around a leaked script from an alleged South Park episode, a savage parody of Meghan's viral pregnancy video and their glitzy Poland lifestyle. Apparently, even the palace is staying silent, but behind closed doors, oh baby, the gloves are off.
I think for me, it's just seeing the look on someone's face when you've really shown up for them and they're delighted to see you, or seeing that look of defeat in Harry's eyes every day.
But instead of embracing the role, she treated it like a costume, something to wear when it suited her brand. Suits, suited, suits. Get it?
Harry's not just embarrassed. He's reportedly livid. One insider called it a collapse of PR control. Can you blame him? The show is rumored to be circling back to mock the Respect Our Privacy couple. And this time, they're not holding back. The leak, apparently from someone tied to the animation team, is brutal. Think a grotesque spoof of Meghan as a spiritual influencer, complete with a fake TED Talk and a reimagined Earth Mother maternity shoot. And that's not even the worst part.
And the poems about how you feel about yourself.
No, it's not really about me. It's written in the first person so that anyone can relate to it.
It says the name Meg in it.
You know, it's actually so funny that you think I'm the Meg. It's a different Meg.
Step 1, stop performing. Not everything needs to be a content drop. Put down the iPhone, try something radical like, oh, I don't know, self-respect.
Nothing is confirmed yet, but there are so many whispers that everyone's alarm bells are ringing. Harry's not calling in the lawyers, at least not yet, but sources say he's working on a deeply personal message meant just for friends and allies. And the phrase he keeps repeating, enough is enough. But this isn't just about South Park anymore. This is Harry versus Hollywood. He's tired of being the joke, the meme, the afterthought. And now he's allegedly warning some A-listers, big names, not to share or promote the episode. If that's not dramatic, what is? The leaks say the episode goes for the jugular, like savage level. A fictional couple, the Duke and Duchess of Delusion, is seen filming a hyper-spiritual, over-the-top pregnancy reveal with glowing orbs, sound baths, and a $100 0 cake gender reveal cake? Subtle? Not even close. It's a clear dig at Harry and Meghan's real-life pregnancy rollout.
Before I go to bed almost every night, I email them.
Wow.
They will end up at one point in their life, maybe when they're 16 or when they're 18, that I say, Here's an email that I've been keeping for you.
Wow.
Fellow women, hear me roar.
One insider didn't mince words. It's more savage than the privacy episode. Less mockery, more mock execution. Yikes. Meghan's cartoon version reportedly makes a scene at a fake summit, throwing around phrases like optics alignment and spiritual capitalism, while the animated audience sits there, stunned. Meghan, who's tried so hard to cultivate grace and poise, is apparently horrified. But the real blow for Harry? There's a scene where his cartoon self just stands there, while Meghan throws a microphone at a charity worker for misgendering someone. Harry reportedly sees this as pure character assassination. Sources say that moment shattered him. There's even more speculation. The show might air right before a big Sussex rebranding campaign focusing on parenting, philanthropy, and positive masculinity. Now, that whole plan might go up in smoke. One insider bluntly called it sabotage. And here's where it gets even juicier. Rumor has it that Harry didn't go to his lawyers because he doesn't want a court battle. What he wants is control.
You know, why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam, you know? Does she want to be, you know, seen as a traditional wife now rather than a grand humanitarian politico, Tom?
I mean, if she does, I mean, good on her. I can't,
I'm half winding you up. You must know that. You must know that.
One former staffer from Harry's UK comms team said it best. You can feel the narrative turning, and Harry feels cornered. Like, really cornered. The jokes keep coming. The media isn't backing off, and even the people who used to defend them, they're vanishing. Word is, Harry's character in the show gets walked over, humiliated. He's even depicted crawling behind Meghan as she hits a red carpet solo. That scene reportedly triggered a full-on private meltdown. Friends say Harry is devastated. Not just embarrassed, devastated, he told one confidant. The ridicule makes it impossible to hold on to his dignity. And now, he feels like he's lost control of his story. Harry, once the royal rebel, has apparently become a meme in a crown, and it's not just cartoons mocking him. Social media is exploding with reactions, commentary, TikToks, Reddit threads, all laughing at his expense. And then it gets more serious. Is Harry planning a major public counterattack? Something bold, something that might reclaim his narrative or destroy what's left of it? Because according to insiders, Harry's quietly giving his friends an ultimatum, and it's pretty clear this stops now, or we go public. A personal letter, not a press release, is supposedly in the works. No PR filters, just Harry, raw and unfiltered, writing to a list of media insiders he once trusted, including, get this, some A-list names who were once in his corner.
We have to get jobs. I have to start auditioning again.
You were on the very famous show Suits, more popular in the States than even Friends, you told us.
Yeah.
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy!
In this mysterious letter, Harry reportedly won't name South Park directly, but he'll take a swipe at what he sees as a coordinated smear campaign that targets not just him, but fatherhood, marriage, and dignity. It's risky, really risky. One royal aide says Harry's walking a tightrope. If he pushes too hard, he might lose the very people who helped him build his post-royal brand. But others say Harry doesn't care anymore. He's over it. He's ready to burn bridges, one Montecito source confessed. And there's more. Harry's reportedly terrified these attacks will impact how his kids see him. That alone has lit a fire under him. He's allegedly approached a well-connected Hollywood producer to help set up a meeting between his team and the South Park camp. If true, that's big. It means Harry's not just raging, he's maneuvering.
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
What do you mean the stakes are this high? Who do you think you are?
No, I don't want to cook again, Meghan. My God, take a break.
Want respect? Try shutting up.
Insiders say Harry's not begging for support, he's asking for silence, which might be even more revealing. What's really got him shaken, though, is the thought that someone close to them, someone they trusted, might have leaked something to the South Park writers. Harry reportedly found out that a confidant may have tipped off a writing room. There's no hard evidence, but the suspicion alone has left him rattled. Trust? Gone. Now there's paranoia swirling in Montecito. Who knew? Who talked? Who's loyal? Sources claim Harry's now tightening his circle, watching who's saying what, who's reading what, who's reacting. This isn't just about comedy anymore, it's about betrayal. And Meghan, oh, she's watching this all unfold too. So while Harry is raging and maneuvering, Meghan, she's putting on a different kind of face, a quieter, more calculated one. According to someone who allegedly worked with her on a brand deal, Meghan is absolutely aware of the South Park leaks. And while publicly she's telling people to stay calm, don't react emotionally, behind the scenes, it's a whole different story. Meghan, insiders say, is torn. Stay silent and protect the image, or subtly fight back without looking confrontational. One stylist claimed they overheard her say, "We don't fight fire with fire, but we don't let people rewrite our story either." That's a mood. Apparently the show is especially brutal to her. Her cartoon character, it supposedly launches a lifestyle brand that sells overpriced empathy kits. And in one ridiculous scene, she levitates mid-interview on a yoga mat while chanting, "I'm the queen of compassion." For Meghan, who spent years building a public image rooted in elegance and empowerment, this is deeply personal and deeply humiliating. Behind the scenes, she's not just letting this slide. Meghan is reportedly meeting with PR strategists and media consultants. Rumors are flying that she's planning a quiet comeback, an editorial feature, a podcast drop, maybe even a well-timed event. The goal? Beat South Park to the punch and spin the narrative their way.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
This is all fake.
We want privacy! We want privacy! We want privacy!
She's drunk on her own ego.
We want privacy! We want privacy! We want...
And according to one Beverly Hills agent close to their camp, if they air that episode, she'll be ready with something soft, inspiring, and distracting. That's her strength. But even her allies are worried. The satire has teeth now. People are hungrier for comedy and critiques than carefully crafted content. Some insiders even think Meghan might have nudged Harry to take this moment seriously. She's the strategist, he's the emotion, one person close to the couple said. They're definitely planning something, but what?
Meghan talk about Harry and how much of a fox he is.
He's also a fox. If you haven't noticed, my husband's very, very handsome.
I mean, have you ever heard somebody have to try so hard to be like, put it out there? I'm not buying it.
Sources say the palace has zero intention of getting involved. Zero. One royal correspondent said it flat out. They see this as Harry's mess, not theirs. And let's be honest, this silence, it's loud, respecting, deafening even. Royal aides say it's strategic. They don't want another PR disaster. They're distancing themselves from anything even remotely connected to Harry and Meghan's latest Hollywood storm. In other words, they're drawing a line, a boundary. This isn't a temporary break, it's a public disowning of the circus. Some insiders believe that very silence might actually be encouraging South Park to go harder, because if there's no pushback from the firm, there's no risk, and the message is clear. Harry's on his own, and yes, he knows it. Sources say Harry reached out to a distant royal relative recently, seeking advice, maybe support, but the conversation, a dead end. One royal watcher said it was met with polite detachment. Oof. So now Harry is spiraling, not just over comedy, not just over betrayal, but because he might be standing in this storm alone. Back in Montecito, insiders say the mood is grim, confused, full of tension and suspicion. One ex-staffer described it as an internal PR crisis with no direction. The South Park leak didn't just hit the public, it blindsided the Sussex team. No one on their staff reportedly knew another parody was in production. By the time word got out, it was already exploding on social media. Too late. There was panic, crisis Zoom calls, NDAs reissued like confetti. They tried to plug every leak, but the damage was already done. And morale, sinking fast. A few junior aides have reportedly left or asked to be reassigned. People are burning out, confused about who's calling the shots. Meghan's public silence is adding to the division. No one knows what the plan is anymore.
Would you ever run for office?
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Never. Oh my gosh, I work so hard and I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard.
It changes daily, one insider sighed. And now, the most unsettling rumor of all. A tech consultant has allegedly been brought in to monitor internal communication channels, meaning they suspect someone on the inside might be feeding South Park's team. Whether that's true or not, the paranoia is real. The trust is shattered. The once tightly controlled Sussex brand? Crumbling. But what's next? Are they just sealing leaks? Or are they preparing for something massive, bigger than damage control? Because here's the harsh reality. Behind the glamorous facade of Montecito, the data tells a brutal truth. The Sussex brand, it's fading. Their influence is slipping, sympathy waning, cultural relevance teetering. Two marketing insiders tracking celebrity sentiment say Harry and Meghan's social scores have plummeted, and every comedy sketch or viral meme only makes it worse. This isn't niche criticism anymore, it's mainstream mockery. Even brand deals are reportedly drying up. While nothing's been publicly canceled, whispers say some big collaborations have quietly stalled. One luxury rep summed it up. They used to mean purpose and prestige. Now, people are scared the drama will follow. Harry is reportedly planning his boldest move yet, a solo media appearance. Not with Meghan, not scripted, not polished, just him. Raw, emotional, messy. Insiders say it won't be a documentary. It won't be a Netflix-style polish piece. It'll be different, human, and risky. Some say Meghan is nervous about it. She doesn't like ceding control over the image they've built. But others in the camp think it's time. The public doesn't want curated royalty anymore. They want real. A PR strategist close to the chaos said if Harry shows vulnerability, it could reset everything. But if he stumbles, it's over. And then there's this deeper, quieter thread that insiders are whispering about. This isn't just Harry lashing out over comedy. This is a man fighting to reclaim one thing: respect. This has moved beyond Meghan's image, beyond palace drama. This is Harry alone, trying to get back the dignity he feels has been stripped away, joke by joke, meme by meme. So what's next? A letter? An interview? A video bombshell? Whatever it is, insiders say it's coming, and it's going to be loud, it's going to be personal, and it's going to shake up everything. The only question is, will it bring redemption or just more ridicule? What do you think? Can Harry actually win back control of the narrative, or is the damage already too deep? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because if you thought this was wild, you haven't seen anything yet.